Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Might not. I don't know how it's gonna go tonight. I seen earlier that I think 54 Keys was live. I'm not sure, so it is what it is. I'm still gonna go live, but I just noticed that she was live earlier, so I don't know. But what I wanted to show was the pictures. Welcome, Darlene and TBZ. Glad you guys can make it. Like I said, I don't expect a huge turnout, but we'll see. But what I wanted to show was the original pictures that like Rosemont put out. Ones that they took, and they had two sets. One set was really clear. You could see this, them really clear. Juanita, welcome. Glad you can make it. And the other set wasn't. The other set was like really, really distorted, or not distorted, but noisy. They had a lot of noise in them. So when I cleared it up, welcome, Michelle. Glad you can make it. Like I was saying earlier, I don't really expect a huge turnout. I seen that 54 Keys, I believe, was live earlier. I don't know if she still is, but if so, then yeah. But like I was saying, there's pictures that they put out that were clear, and then they put pictures out that was not clear. And the ones that were not clear, I'm gonna try. What I'm gonna do tonight is I'm using a different software than what I usually use. I usually use a AMP5, but this time I'm using. This is for pictures, not videos. This is Cyberlink. And It shows you everything about the picture. Also, if you really wanted to know about the picture, the date that it was captured was on 9/10. So that they took these pictures on the 10th, and this is like the metadata of the picture. If you wanted to know it, it's like its thumbnail or its thumbprint. It's like a thumbprint. It shows that the picture's authentic and when it was taken. So these pictures were taken on the 10th. And I'm just gonna go through the first ones, cause they're pretty clear. And then it goes a whole different way, which you'll see. As you see it now, the pictures are pretty clear. You're not going to really see nothing in these pictures because these are pictures that I guess after they took pictures or something, they now let me go back to that one. Now, like this picture here, for instance. When you look at this picture, try to keep the vision, if you can, the vision of the way it looks right here. Because I'm gonna show you a different picture that they took of the same thing. But it was way more, it was different. See if this was one. No, that's not it. Right here they are. Now, remember the very first picture that we saw was this. This was the very first picture. Remember how it was pretty clear? Alright, the picture. Now, for some reason, they put 4 on a sheet. And before they didn't. They just had it, one by one. And they were very clear pictures. These pictures, though, I believe, were the ones that they took originally. And then what they did was made them very clear. Because just by going close up, where's her other shoe for one? Because I've seen it in the pictures. And I noticed in the paperwork, it said, you could tell that they had one shoe, but they turned it into a tube, I believe. Also, these pictures are not covered up. Like they have for they'll have like a black square over an area that should be not shown. These pictures don't have that. This picture up here at the top does not have that. I've looked at these pictures very, very, I've seen when I've looked at them with different settings at one time, like I could see almost like it looked to me like she had something in her hand, but and look right here where it looks blue. Almost looks like fishing string or some shit, or from. And the hair it's. They say it was wet. All right, this is not hair right here. This is not her hair. She was with 19. She did not have gray hair at all. At all. There was no kind of gray hair, even if she had extensions or whatever on. But if you look, you could kind of see even the redness in her hair. Her lip, to me, right here, is busted and swollen. And look right here. Right here. Right here. The whole bottom lip looks swollen, and the top lip looks swollen. I can't get in or have it as clear as I do when I enhance it and use the other software, because that don't even look like a hair right there. Look at the eyelashes. They almost look red, but that could be a shadow or so. What is this? That's supposed to be hair. That don't look like it's hair. That looks like it's on her. That don't look. This is the hair, right? This is supposed to be the hair. I believe the hair comes about right here. And then this is not no hair. You could tell this is part of her skin. Her ear. If you look, they tried very hard. They also, now the other pictures that I was showing you in the beginning that were very clear, those pictures are different than these ones. Like I said, I believe they took these pictures and then they cleared them up and made them look better, you know, so we couldn't really see nothing. This you know, when we looked at it the first time, it was pretty clear, but when you zoom in and stuff, you start to see things, but let me see. But like I said, there's like 4 of them on each one. And like I said, I believe these ones... Look at this hallway. Right here. Don't it just look like they just be dragging shit and... It just looks like it's stained up. I don't know. It just doesn't look right. Then we go to the next one real quick. Alright. This one here, I couldn't figure out what that was right there. I gotta take my medicine. But yeah, it kind of looks like there's somebody up under the thing. Or something. I don't know what that is right there. And alright, so let's just keep going, because there's a lot of these pictures don't make no, some of them don't make like no sense at all, like on what I'm able to see. Let me go down here to where, okay, go back. Now the foot, when you look at her foot, we had just seen it when it was like pretty clear, right? Well, when I look at it here, I see like I can, and I still, okay, here's the shoe way over here. Now they got it. Okay, I ain't seen it in the first one. I was able to see over here, and I didn't see it, but now it's there. But whatever. And I believe her jeans are cut. I don't know why they cut her jeans right here on both of them, but they did. They were cut. And you can see they blacked these ones all the fucking way out. There's shit here, but that they don't want us to see. I don't know what, but you can. It's very hard to tell what the fuck it is. And here's another one like of her foot. Let me go to presets very quick. No. Like, her foot is pretty. Let's see if I find the right one. We go to this one. You see it here? Now, on the other one, it didn't have that. Now, and the toes look like they're fine. But look, that's bigger than that what they showed us, though. I know that. And her legs were cut again. I believe right here, there is, from being maybe drugged. Look how the floor looks. And now look at her foot. It's like it was bleeding even more. Like it started to even bleed more while she was laying there. Tell me how that works. Because that one there looks like it has way more blood, and now I can barely see her shoe. And just look at the floor. You can see how bloody the floor is. Just this freezer did not work at all. If it was on, it was because they turned it on to try to use that as an excuse. Look where they cut it at. It looks like there's a red mark right there, like she got hurt. I believe her whole foot is broke and badly injured. I've seen where it looked like they had a fake down foot on it. Like these ones here, they have it all the way blacked out. It's like impossible for me to even make out. I've tried, and I've gotten on some of them pretty close. I think Hugh has done it as well, looked at them. And here it is again, the foot. This foot now, tell me, does that look like the foot that we saw in the beginning when they had it very clear? When the pictures were really clear? And remember, they took that little ruler and they stuck it next to the cut, and it was just a little scratch. Like I got scratched by a cat or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a cat scratched. It's just a tiny little scratch, and they showed it next to a ruler. And tried to say it was like, I don't know, like a half an inch or an inch cut. That was it. Just right here. Just a tiny little cut. Bullshit. Look at this. Look at this foot. This is not just a little cut. This whole ankle. Why did y'all cut her jeans at the end, by the way? I would like to know that. Who cut the jean? Who cut her jeans? And what is this supposed to be? A piece of ice under her fucking foot? This is supposed to be like ice and shit? Look at this shit. Oh, wait. Back up so. Look at this shit. Why would there be just one chunk of ice that looks like porcelain or something like that? Look at that. That is not no ice. I don't see nothing wet around it. There's no puddle. There's no sweat dripping off of it. It's not melting. It just looks like a plastic fucking but if you look at it from a distance like this, you might, and look how dirty the motherfucking cooler is. You think the cooler's gonna be dirty as fuck and the ice is gonna be clean as fuck? Especially if the ice is all on the ground and shit. You think that shit's gonna be clean? Look at this floor, there's blood. Why would they put that, whatever this is supposed to be? Because that's not even got no puddle. It's not melting. That shit look like, it just, I don't know, placed there or something. But look at the foot. The reason why I'm showing these pictures is because I want to further prove that Rosemont Police Department covered this shit up. They faked this shit. The pictures now, what I was showing you in the beginning, the clear pictures, is what they showed the public. They didn't show us these. They kept these off in the file, but they made it publicly available. But they did not. I didn't see him ever put them out. Only the other ones that were very clear for us to see. And again, why is all this? And this is how I first figured out that, she was cut. And people say what they want. I see the fucking cut where they cut this girl. And I believe they took her fucking organs. You can say what you want. I really don't care. For real. I don't. Look at how dirty. Have you ever... Did they show... When this first started, did they ever show us these kind of pictures? Do you ever remember seeing a puddle of blood right here? Because that's what it looks like to me. Is a puddle of fucking blood. And they drug her in here. Look, her fucking hip is bleeding. If you look, people thought I was crazy. Now, whenever they do get rid of their kid, there's holes. I've seen them. The cut is right here. It's a perfect fucking cut. How they do, right here for, the kidneys or organs. This girl was already worked on. And look at her hip right here. There's a cut right there. She didn't have a white belt on. I've been trying. And look. This is supposed to be fucking ice. This is plastic wrap. They had her wrapped up in some type of look at this shit. Her head is in the corner. When have you seen her face in the corner like this? Just in the corner? This is how she was, or did you guys put her like this? Because I do not see somebody that's in the freezer going, unless maybe they're huddled up like that trying to get fucking warm. But they would not have all these cuts all over their body that you never mentioned in the autopsy at all. That's why I say the autopsy's straight bullshit. Because if it said anything about the truth, it would have said... She also has a laceration cut on her hip. They might want to put the ruler to that as well. And while you're at it, where's her tattoos, by the way? She had 3 stars that were 2 or 3 stars that were tattoos. And in these pictures, I don't see them. But in the pictures in the beginning, we seen them. Whoa, what is this? I always be seeing some face. Look, that look like an eye. That look like an eye. I don't know. Fuck me up. That look like somebody walking through. What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about with these pictures. Look, don't this look like? Or am I tripping? And I even see like an eye right here and an eye right there. Like the motherfucker's mouth. Like his shoulder right here. But it's blended in with her arm. Look at the blood. I believe her wrist is probably even bleeding. I don't think there's a... I hate showing these pictures. And why? Right here, her knee. They did mention also something about her knee in the autopsy report. They said that she had a small cut on her knee, a laceration. Look at how that looks. Look at how dark that is. Oh, shit. And this right here. What the... This looks like a puddle of fucking blood. To me. It looks red. It looks like what a puddle of fucking blood would look like. And they drug her in here. And look how dirty. Have you ever seen her look so dirty, like the jeans and shit? Look at how dirty this fucking floor is. And here we go again. We can't see what these 3 are. This picture here, I have done before. And I shit you not, you can say what you want. This picture shows a lot. I'm not even gonna bullshit with you. Let me see if I got the right preset to where I was able to see all this crazy shit in this picture right here. I did a video on this shit, and man, let me tell you something, man. I see like, definitely for a fact, I see like a white guy, a big guy. He was the big guy. And he had blonde hair, looked like, and he had glasses. And there was another guy that was over here. I did a video on it. They're trying to. These are 4 different pictures, but they're trying to say that this is Kenneka right here, but I'm not sure. But what you can kind of almost with it like this tell kind of what they tried to. Let me see what this one is. Okay. Now, when I said about the cut, right? When she had a cut on her side, this is what I was talking about. Let me see if I can get it better. Okay. Now, this is just regular without anything done to it. I'm gonna just brighten it up some, and then I'm gonna bring this down, and then bring this down a little bit. Throw a little bit of brightness up. And then I'm gonna back up some. And let me try to go like this a little bit more. Try to get it to where you guys can see it. I've had it before and done videos on it. And was able to show it pretty clear. I would think. I don't know. It was a while ago when I did it. But there's a lot in these pictures that they did not want us to see. The floor, when I looked at it, damn near looked like a cage. I'm just saying. Okay, this was the one over here. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, now, again, there are. Remember, I believe the last time that I did this or we talked about it, I showed stars on her back, tattoos. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was not that long ago. It looks red, but this time what I want you guys to see, like, you could see where they had the holes, because they had to have 3 holes, I believe, to remove the kidney, to do the lipo or the laparoscopic surgery, and they have to have 3 holes in you. I had to have it done when I had cancer and had to have it removed from an organ. And I have 2 holes that they put on my left side, and I have 1 hole on my right side. Now, when they take your kidney, I'm not 100% on how that would work out. But what I want you to see, you can see that there is right here like a hole that they use. I had it better in the video when I did the video. I was able to see the cut even better. Maybe it was on a different picture. Yeah, this is what they tried to show us as her foot. Again, no stars at all. And this was a picture where she was in the corner, and look at how her head is, and look at how her hair is. Why is her face like this? Like, why is she like this? And again, no star. Look, there's a star right there. They try to see it. Here's part of it. Here's part of one of the stars. This one, they had stars on it, like tattoos. Who is this? Who was really in? Who had tattoos on their back? Again, her foot. They cut her pants, leg. They did a lot. And remember, here goes the look, the little, like it's just a little cut. But why you ain't show that one? Why when they put it out, they ain't really show her ankle. They just showed that little cut. Okay. Now, you can see also on her legs right here, it looks red. They look red. This picture here, I was able to also see something like a cut on her hip, and all that. Now let's see look how dirty this whole kitchen floor is. Look at this. Have you ever seen it so fucking dirty? What is all this black stuff right here? Is that from blood? Or like, and remember the shoe was like, what is it, right where we can't see it or something? It's like, and this is the handle supposedly. Look, blood on it. Look like blood all over it. All over the damn thing. There's probably blood. Looks like it. Look like it's red on it. And then, why does that floor look like? Okay, so that's another room right there. And look how dirty this fucking room is. And look how that towel looks. Hold on, let me check out the chat right quick. See how many we got, cause we in there. Tanya Daniels, welcome. Charlene Green, welcome. Vernita Taylor, Cold Pepsi, welcome back. Okay, let me get back to the pictures real quick. All right. Now, this is how the police had him, like sideways like this. Look, you see, like, why would they take a picture of this, for one? Like this. Look at the it's like a steel grate, or what's it called? Like, I forget what this is like called. Like, I guess like a protection thing. I don't fucking know. But look how red this shit looks. That's a excuse me. And look at the handle. Look at this handle. This one's not broke. Remember, the other one was broke, so this must be the other handle. That handle looks a lot more darker than that brand new looking cracked one they had. How you gonna have a brand new cracked handle on there? Come on. They cleaned this shit off the, except for that little blood that was next to it. And this is that box. This is supposed to be like a box. I guess it was the only thing in the freezer. I guess for some reason they ran their electric bill up just to keep this box right here cold. I don't know. I don't believe this freezer was on at all. Did I show this? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Again, they showed this damn great. Look at it. Look how red it looked. What? And this door handle, let's see how it looked. Yeah. Now, I guess this is, what is this, the outer part handle. I don't understand what's up with this handle. This is, I believe, a handle. Light switch. I bet you this shit doesn't even work, bro. I bet you it don't. This look like, okay, looks like there's like a bench inside that motherfucker or something. Or that's like somebody laying there. Let me see if I can make it a little better. Look at how that's, what else? I'm not saying that all this here came from one person. Okay. I'm saying they could be using this cooler over and over for the same shit. I don't I don't believe for 1 second if you enter that cooler that you're alive. I believe if you're put in that cooler, you're already dead. And they probably just stack them bitches up and unload them bitches. Or you know, cause they well known for this shit. That it's not like I'm exposing anything. It's already been exposed about Rosemont. I'm not the first one to ever say this shit. It's a well-known fact, Jack. Oh, I ain't want to say that because I don't want to say. It's a well-known fact. You know what I mean? Like, it just is. It's a fact. All right. Now, let's see what was on the bottom. Yeah, and this floor here. Now look at this handle here. They try to make this shit here. I don't know if that's blood or not. It looks more like something else, but who knows with these people. The floors are just horrible. Don't look like anybody's been back here in ages, you know. But all of a sudden, it's a hot spot for everybody. Let's just all go to the freezer basement or whatever the fuck this is. Now, like I said, they put 4 pictures on a sheet. They printed them out and then they went and edited them motherfuckers and made them really clear. This is what what she walked through. Could you imagine that? walking through here, being or let's say that she did. Okay, I'm not saying that she walked anywhere. I'm not saying that she even. I'm not saying she was even at this hotel. I don't know. But I do know that once you enter that cooler, you're probably not alive anymore unless you're like putting somebody in there and coming right back out. But yeah, if they lay your ass down in there, you're probably not alive. That's just my opinion. Every asshole has one. I mean, And this shit here is ridiculous, man. Because there's no way that this kitchen is even close to being operatable or to be operated with, to be used. There's no way that this kitchen is in working order. I have seen ceiling tiles hanging with wires hanging out of that. How you mean to tell me if them wires they should be connected? If the freezer's gonna work, you're gonna need that shit could catch fire if you got the freezer running and you got wires hanging from the ceiling and shit. You know what I mean? And this is they little butcher spots. This is where they come down here. This is probably deep down under the ground to where, I told you guys in the past. This is eons ago. This is 20 years ago, probably. I was in my like 20s and shit. Guys know I went to prison for 3 years. My supporters, know that. And I was there for 3 years. And while I was there, the jail that I was held in was the county jail, and it had a level on it that was underground. And I was in one of them rooms, and you could see people out. Like, I could look through my little ass rectangle ass window that I had in my room. It was about maybe 3 or 4 feet long and like half a foot wide that you could look out of. But when I looked out of it, all I would see was people's feet, because it was the rec yard that I was looking at. I was looking out at the rec yard from my room. But I never knew that until I looked out the window, because I was new to this shit. I had never been in trouble, and that's all it took was that one time. I ain't touched. I beat the statistics, because they say once you go, you usually 75% return within the first 3 years of getting out. I've been now 20 years, and I have not touched down on any kind of fucking prison yard. I learned my lesson. Hey, I ain't gonna fight no more. I ain't getting into no more arguments. None of that shit. I learned my lesson. So, yeah, back to this shit, though. And I would look out through my window and I could see just people's feet as I was at ground level. I believe that's like what this shit here is. It's probably a little. You seen them steps that they went down? I don't know what was down there, but supposedly, I guess if you came up the steps, you came into the kitchen, I guess. But I believe this part of the kitchen or whatever is probably more than likely under the ground, part of underground. Because if it is, you're not going to hear shit outside. It's going to be really hard for anybody to hear you outside if it's underground, for one. And if they got you far enough deep down in this hotel, you could scream your heart out. Nobody's going to hear a fucking thing. And the double wooden doors, why do they have a padlock on it that wasn't locked? That's a pretty big thing. If that was locked, she would have never made it down there. Poppy A, I appreciate the sub. Welcome to the family if you're in the chat. I appreciate the sub. Welcome to the family if you're in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate the sub and the support. Where we at on likes, dislikes. Alright, I'll come back to it. But yeah, these pictures here, let me see. This was a picture that was pretty once I looked at it really good, like I could put like one or two pictures, like a picture one at a time in my other software that I use, and this was like one of them. And I swear this is like their little chopping, like this is where they do all their, all the bullshit that they do. I just got it real bright right now, but here's the wooden doors right here, right? If these were locked, she would have never walked in here. On the other side's a padlock. Why not lock the padlock? The camera right around here, supposedly. Where's it at? I guess this shit here. You see a lot in these pictures. I don't know if it's like if it's really somebody, like people, if it's just because it's so fuzzy and my mind playing tricks on me. But I see like blood and shit on the ground. I don't know if it's blood. I don't know what else it would could be. But look right here. It looks like it's real red. And like I said, they had. Oh, they won't show us on here, but I think these are the ceiling tiles that was missing. And where's the wires that was hanging down? They had wires hanging down. Where they at? That's weird. Alright, let's go to the next one. This was another one. Oh my god. I seen so much shit back here. For the ones that like to look at pictures with filters, and I already know I'm gonna get a lot of people sending me emails of what they seen in these pictures, because I just do. But if you take your whatever you use when you look at pictures, look back in this area really good. And not only that, right here, you can almost see somebody right here, like standing, or see right here it's kind of hard with this software. Haven't used it in a while. I'm a little rusty with it, huh? But I see another big. I'm telling you, if you use your whatever you use to look at pictures, you will definitely get your money's worth with this picture here. Look, where's the ceiling? Okay, here it is. So this it? Yeah, these are supposed to be wires hanging. But they tried to make it look like it's connected to something. But look right here. There's a gap. There's something right here. I see something like right here. There is a lot to see in this picture. So I just give you a heads up for the ones that. And I don't know what this is. This is like was like a ladder. I really don't know. All four of these pictures, because down here, I was looking and these are original pictures that Rosemont Police Department took. I did not take these screenshots. These are not screenshots that I took. These are what Rosemont Police Department took, and I showed you in the beginning what they look like before this or after this. Just look inside the room. What the fuck is this thing now? What is that? That looks like it's inside of what this room. That looks like it's almost like some kind of hospital type looking. I know I say that shit all the time. Like I see like curtains or some or something that told you I was a little rusty. Or something. I don't know if this is on this shelf or if this. I guess it is. I don't think it's inside that room, right? But like I said, if you look at this, you will see a lot. You'll get your money's worth, that's for sure. And I suggest if you do stuff like this, if you can. I've had this app before I even started doing YouTube. This is the app that I originally looked at all my pictures with. See this shit right here? What the fuck is this? See it like comes up. It almost like comes around. These don't look like them little ass sinks. I know that. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely back here. Oh yeah, I just looked at that one. Let's go to the next one. Damn, is that somebody right there? I don't know what that is. Yeah. These pictures are definitely different than the other one. Okay, so here's the camera. Now I see it. Couldn't see it before, but I see it now, right there. Almost, yeah, there's one right there. I guess this is supposed to be like air vents or something. Look, there's another freezer. Probably full body parts. Alright, let's just. Okay, so here go this room here. Oh, yeah, pillow. You see the pillow, like stuff on, like sheets and pillows and shit up here. It's what it looked like to me when I seen like a clear picture of it, not one like this. But yeah, there's a lot here. And you can't tell me they look. Okay, so This guy took this picture. I believe he took it from right underneath the camera. I could be wrong, and I believe that's why he took this picture, was to show the angle from the camera. And we see her come walking this way, and then she stumbles, and to me it looks like she gets picked up right here. Something happens right here. Whoever was walking, I don't know. Something happens like right here. They get like scooped up, and they have all this shit here blurred the fuck out to where we can't see none of this. But the cooler is really there. They don't want to. They don't want us. They don't have footage of her going into the freezer because she never went in there willingly. So, they had to come up with something. Like I said, everything that they said was a fucking lie. Everything. It doesn't matter. They lied about everything. And then also what I wanted to show you was not only just these pictures here. This floor again. And I don't know what this shit here is. I really don't. Look at this trash can. Remember the trash cans that we saw them dumping ice into? Remember them nice, brand new, white looking ones that did not have no plastic lining on the inside? It was just a straight trash can. Remember? And they said that they were filling it up with ice. And it really looked like they were attacking somebody. Who? I don't know. But just look at this trash can. This one don't even have wheels on it like the one that they did have. Yeah, like my blood back up so I can get a headache. I don't like headaches. But yeah, just look at this fucking trash can, bro. And this floor. Now tell me they haven't drugged some shit around on this floor before. And I don't understand what that is. Some shit there, weird shit. But look at how they have a bag, right? Look how bloody all this shit is. I guarantee you, if I was rich and I was able to know for a fact what's in there, I would bet $1 million that they have some kind of part in there. Body part. If they did it, they did. I would bet $1 million, but I'm not rich. I don't give a fuck. They say more money, more problems any motherfucking way. I don't see how, but whatever. I guess that's something just broke people say. Well, rappers say that shit. They was fucking rich. So, I guess that can't really argue that. Biggie said that shit. It was more money, more problems. And look what happened. So, but I don't know, man. I don't think I'd have that many problems. I think I'd have. I'd definitely I'd have a boat. I would definitely get a boat. That's a fact. You do boat. Own my house. Own my land. Shit. I'd grow my own fucking vegetables. Have a little garden. Shit. off the out of no cities. They wouldn't be going to no cities. Look at these steps though. Look at how these steps be. Yeah, caution. Yeah, caution. Yeah, damn right, caution. Because these motherfuckers here, they don't go down like this, like that. They go like that, like an elevator shaft. You just walk on and just fall right the fuck down. Look at that shit. You mean to tell me she walked up these? Come on. What? Walked up these and turned the corner and went right in? Okay, she walked up into here. And then, yeah, okay, she's gonna go in them doors. And then after she goes through these doors, she's gonna go through these wooden locked doors. Yeah, right. I swear they gave us the dumbest fucking story that they could have ever came up with. I could think of a million better stories than what the fuck they originally decided to go with, which was an accidental death of her going into a freezer and locking herself in it. Get the and if you ever believed that at all, even if I don't give a damn at all, if you believed it for 1 second, look at this camera. Why this camera ain't pick up? No, I'm sure she stumbled a little bit around here to come around here. Why we ain't get this? That must have been one of the broke cameras, but it don't look broke to me. That light look on. Look like that light on to me. Shit, what broke about that camera? Or am I wrong? If the light's on, that mean it working, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe that's telling you when the light comes on. Kind of like, fire. Your fire alarm when it start to beep. I hate that shit because you know what? It beeps every time around 3, 2, 4 in the morning when I'm sleeping really good. Next thing you hear is loud ass chirping noise from the fire alarm because your battery's fucking dead. And I never have no 9. They take 9 volts. What the fuck still takes 9-volt batteries? Besides fucking fire detectors, alarms that you put in your house. The only fucking thing that I own that takes 9 volts. And you never hardly ever need them. But right now, I'm looking at 4 fucking smoke detectors that need batteries in them and put back the fuck up. Because for whatever reason, the past month, they all want to go out at the same fucking time. Within like a week, and every time it happens at like 3 in the morning when I'm sleeping, you hear this loud ass fucking beep beep, and I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I gotta go walking around the house, open up the kids' rooms. Like, which fucking alarm's fucking going off now? Not mine, Dad. I'm sleeping. It's school in the morning. It was usually the kitchen one. I know one time one was in my stepdaughter's, the other one was in my youngest. I gotta get all 3 of them put fuck back up. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. It's why it's called live talk. All visitors must sign in with security. Yeah, right. Did she sign in with security when she walked through all through? No. So why even have that sign up? You're sending out false signals. Crown Plaza, O'Hara, and Rosemont, Cook County. Man, Google Cook County and just tell me what you come up with. Because I'm going to tell you now, it's one of the worst places you can be in Chicago. Let me tell you that right now. Okay? These are still more pictures that they took. Like I said, I've done videos on these before. If you wanted to look at these, wanted to see me look at these even better, I have videos, not lies, but actual videos and I show what I think. I can't remember if I used this software or a different one, but you really don't need nothing, because right now I'm not using nothing but just regular old Rosemont, what they showed me. And what the fuck is this thing? Or am I tripping? Like some kind of Five Nights at Freddy type looking shit. Look at that door. Look at that motherfucking door. Tell me that door wasn't kicked and beat the fuck out. Look at that shit. Look at all the dents. I know y'all see that door. Where's the little steel grate thing? Or what is this supposed to be? The freezer door, correct? Or am I wrong? Because I thought this was a freezer door. This was like the inside of it. And I don't see that little thing that was on it, and it looks like it's been kicked and punched. It's probably, if they didn't fuck her foot up, she did it trying to fucking get out of here. And you can't tell me an employee ain't hear her banging. I know they down there. One was supposedly just about to check. Looks like this floor is like all that shit on it. But wasn't it supposedly some guy was just about to like check the fucking freezer and then he got called to go scoop shit out of a pool? I don't know. Like, this sounds like a movie to me. That don't sound like. I can see that happening in a movie, like. And it gets real suspenseful. Let's just say this. Let's just pretend like this was a movie, and it's not gonna just some girls in there, you know. And you know the hotel front desk people know that what they did. They're the ones that killed it. And they got an employee that's like, okay, I'm gonna go do my job. I'm gonna go check the freezers now, the temperatures in the freezers. You know they're like, oh fuck, Jim's gonna see it. Jim's gonna fucking open it and he's gonna see her. We gotta think of something. And you know he checks 2-3 freezers, you know, and then he gets done with the last one and he goes to grab his keys, you know, to open up. The cooler. He grabs his keys, and as soon as he does, you hear, hey Jim. And then Jim's like, yes? Yeah. We got shit in the pool. Can you come get the shit out the pool, please? And then he puts his keys down, you know what I'm saying, and goes and gets the shit out the pool. And then it cuts to a commercial. That's the type of shit that's what they want us to think. That's what they want us to see. Because they gave us, there is no all they did was just give us shit and know if the paperwork was lies, so you can't go by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's no transparency. It's just one way, their way, and that's it. There's no back and forth. There's no I don't give a fuck what you show me. I don't give a fuck how much proof you got. I don't give a fuck. We're done with this shit. Move the fuck on. And I tell him, I would. I will move on. I swear I will move on. If you could show me one fucking thing that has not been fucking tampered with or is a lie. Everything that I see has some kind of bullshit in it. I don't care what it is. whether it's a picture, whether it's the footage, whether it's the paperwork. Quit lying and quit doing it. Quit doing what you're doing right now, because you're still doing it. Maybe if you wasn't still fucking doing it, maybe I wouldn't be trying to expose your motherfucking asses. Look, now look at the door. Look, a brand new, whole nother door now. Yeah, I can't see shit. That's how they got it. That's how they wanted these pictures. But this shit in there, I'm telling you, if you look at it with your little, if you, have, you know, like to do that, you know what I'm saying? These the ones right here. This is what I wanted to show y'all, though. Was this right here? Oh, shit. I told you I'm fucking rusty. But was right here was the story. And now, this is her, okay? In the cooler, right? Now, obviously, there has been some kind of trauma or some kind of foul play done. Okay. We've seen her foot. Now look. Now what? Look. What, this foot got something on, or is that the handle? Like, and why would she have like 6 lip gloss? Like, you know how many fucking lip glosses they said she had? Too many. Too fucking many. She did not have all them. Those are other people's. Why didn't you check for fingerprints? Those probably wasn't even hers. You found like 3 of them. One might have been hers. If that. Yeah, one might be. But if you look good enough, man, you can see the bullshit. You just gotta open your eyes. And stop looking at it like they told the truth and everything what we see is real. Or I'm not talking about this, because this is the real. I'm talking about that shit I was showing you in the beginning. That's the reason why I showed you them in the beginning. Oh yeah, this was another thing right here I never could ever figure out. What the fuck is this? This is supposed to be the wall of a freezer. Does this look like the wall of the freezer to y'all? If so, then what is this and what is this, or who is this? I'm telling you, if you have software, I've showed it. I've seen it. And I showed it. I'm sorry, I don't know the titles of them. It's probably titled The Real Pics That Rosemont Put Out or something like that. What the pictures really look like, you know. Just look at this. Like, this is supposed to be her. Look, the whole thing is just black right here. Like, they got something over, like they put something over top of it, like a black blanket or some shit. But that's not all. That's not all that's there. There's other bullshit there. Like, this almost looks like a busted up ass face or something. That's what I'm saying. This is a good one for people that want to see some shit. For the lurkers that like to steal the content, this would be a good one. But y'all already. Oh, remember I used this as a thumbnail once on one of the videos because I seen a dead person, like a legit dead person, like their face, you could tell that they were deceased, and this is where I seen it at. And what I did, I made it my thumbnail of the video. And you was able to like see it really good, like the face. It was a really, really old video. And it looked like they were in like a locker. Did not look like it was a freezer or nothing. It looked like a fucking locker. Fuck. I can't remember if I used the software to was able to see it or not, but I think this was like the part of it, like the mouth was like right here. You could kind of see the gums are missing. Like it's really old. The person's really old and it's starting to decay and stuff. And I was able. Right now, you can't see it that great or at all, really. But there is. I have it on video, and I have it to where it's really clear. But I want to say that this right here was the person. All right. And again, this shit here. Right here. Let's say somebody either have a like I don't know if it's a girl, if it's a guy with like a white, like a wife. What do they call it? White beater. A white, no. Like a white T-shirt, but with no sleeves on it. A wife beater. And yeah, I guess people that wear them, we beat their wives. I don't fucking know. I mean, I wore them, and I never fucking beat my wife, so I don't no clue. But I guess it's a cultural thing or something. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Like I said, on her hip. And look at this freezer floor. You tell me they've been using this freezer? And look at the cut on the hip. You can see it. It's a big cut too, because I can see it from back here. It's all red. You can see how red it is from the blood. I believe that might be when they were dragging her. They were probably dragging her at one point. Who knows what the other side looks like, because we don't ever get to see it. The other hip. It might look way worse than this side. Like they might have, who knows how far she wasn't a small girl, by the way. She wasn't like, she was, for a man, she was like 5'7", right? I believe like 5'7", 5'8", 5'7", and weighed what, like 140 or something like that. I could be wrong about that. I think I'm close though, but I'm not sure. And then this one just shows like her shoe, and just look how the fucking tile looks. The shit looks like they put a fake wall up or something. The fuck is this thing? This looks like... See, like I said, this is a good one for people that like to look at the pictures, like, and see shit that is in them, because what's this thermostat say right here? Can't even tell. Shit probably don't even fucking work. But I see somebody with like a hat on right here, like a hospital type hat, like an eye, like his mouth or their mouth, like But I could be, tripping. It's been a long day, Um, so I could be tripping. Again, these ones here, they made all black. And, we couldn't see what it was. I think we see these ones that it might have started over. Yeah, I think it started over because these are the ones that I just showed you. Now what I want, let me see what else was on here. Okay, there's a few more. Yeah, there's a few more. There was not this one. Not that one. Oh, right here. Okay, now these ones here are the steps. These are the steps that she... Watch stairs. Yeah. Psst. No shit. Look at that. Imagine being drunk. Trying to walk up. Now, you know what it reminds me of? I don't know, like, when I was younger and I was in Chicago, we had an attic. And we would pull, like, the string down and this ladder would fall out. And you could walk up that ladder and get into the attic. That's what this shit reminds me of, what I would have to climb to get up this motherfucker. Yeah, they got 2 railings. This one's probably fake. I don't know. I don't see them having 2 railings. This shit here is probably fake. It don't even look real. But this one does. But I don't know. They could have 2, but I doubt it. They need to, though, if they don't. Because that shit is just one step away from death and breaking your neck. And then if the door handle. I looked at the door handle on this fucking thing. And to me it looks red. And I see other shit too, like, this is supposed to be a reflection of this off of the door, but does that look like a reflection? It looks like there's not, like, this door. You can tell it's a door. It's supposed to be. I guess it is. But that shit, I don't know. I guess it could be. And then I tried to look through here to see what the fuck this shit here is. And, does this door even work? Look at this shit. What kind of fucking mechanism is that? Stairway to hell. What's that? Seeing some shit up here. What the fuck is it? That's supposed to be a fan? No, I'm not getting started on another fan. This is the dock area, I bet. I guarantee you, like they said, they took this girl probably down here. This is down to the bottom. And did what they did and then probably drug her up these steps. And that's probably why she has all them cuts all over her body. Let me see. Why would the police take pictures? Well, I know I had the steps, but let's see this hand. What is this? Oh, somebody's holding the door open. Okay, there's a police right there. I see his thumb. Okay. See, I thought I ain't take these pictures. This must be the cop then. Yeah, there's a cop right there. So he held the door open. And they got a good picture down here. And I tell you what, you get somebody down here, ain't nobody gonna hear a fucking thing. like I said, and nobody's gonna know. Now, let me brighten this up just a little bit. Alright. These chairs to me are fake as hell. I swear. Look, you can see through these ones all like through to the fence. But just look how these pictures look. Do these look like normal? Like I showed you guys in the beginning what they look like after they cleared the pictures up. Alright? Now I'm showing you what they look like before they clean these fucking pictures up. I made videos on them. Look at this shit. These are not chairs. These if you count the arms of the chairs and the backs just look like a design, like some type of design or some shit. This trash can right here, or a dumpster. Again, you'd have to look at it. You know, people look at it through their thing. What is this right here? Going down into the drain. Look at that shit. Look at that shit just going down the drain. Man, y'all remember where y'all be seeing this shit at. Look, they're trying to make it look like two. Look, that's somebody right there. I see somebody right there. I see somebody. Bitch, you caught. Even though the software ain't the greatest that, you know, seeing people, it caught your ass, motherfucker. And you ain't no chair. I remember one time somebody had said that they had seen Kenneka in here or something, but it was really like this shit here. I was more interested in what the fuck was going on back behind this fence and why they have a fence like this. Why do y'all have this cage right here that looks like it's fucking got hospital beds in it and shit? What is this? What kind of cage? Is this like the fucking Biden cage, Obama cages? What the fuck is this? Alright, let's go on to the next one. And then if you look again on here, I see like another dumpster. It almost looks like right here, like that looks like the dumpster that we just seen. But and this is supposed to be the steps. Look at this shit. What the fuck is this? What happened to the steps? Who the heck is supposed to walk up this fucking shit? I'm telling you, these pictures have a lot of stuff in them that they did not want us to see. And let's look down this way. You try to look through this window. This is supposed to be the steps. Those are supposed to be the railings. I don't know what that said. Look, like I was talking about earlier, how they just got freezers just sitting out in the hallway. Look, here's a freezer. This is a freezer right here, right? Look, got temperature all on it. Got all that. Just in the hallway. Like a built-in one. Not, which one's this one? Because the one that Kenneka in, I think it was like, what is it, like R5 or something? Or R6? This shit here almost look like it's I don't know. And then you got portable ones that you can just push around. This look like another like little freezer that you can push around. But why did they have freezers, like built-in freezers just in the hallway with, like, what do they do? Have parties back here? Like, look at this shit. Peso Street, fucking Shondell Drive. Like, what the fuck? And there's freezers everywhere. Why? What the fuck is this shit? And then again, these are supposed to be the steps to go up. But if you look at it, there's always a discrepancy. Look how the shit looks in the background. This shit ain't supposed to look like this. They made this one really bad. Because they trying to hide whatever the fuck this is, probably. Alright, go to this one. It just showed it. Let me share out the chat right quick. Claudia Edwards, Hugh, Paula, welcome. Nicole Jackson, glad y'all can make it. How long we been going now? Hour and a half. We almost there. All right. This picture here looked like they tried to throw it away or something, and somebody took it out. Look, see how it's all. This isn't like the picture's fucked up. See, like when they printed it out, I don't know how it got all bent up like this. But that's very unprofessional, by the way. And these are supposed to be the escalators. When I looked over here, I tried to figure out, I was like, what does that say? Like, why can't I see it? And this looks like the machine that's at the end of the hall by the visibility bar. I don't know. Maybe they got more than one. But I remember seeing it clear before. I think it says O'Hare Resort something. I seen it before, but now we can't. Why can't we see it? What's blocking it? What is blocking us from seeing these? They're not burnt out bulbs or nothing. It's because there's something in front of it. That's why we can't see them letters. Because there's some shit in front of it. Blocking us from seeing the letters. Look. Look at this. Like I said, this is a very good one for people that like to look at the pictures and find stuff. Because you're going to see a lot of things. And these are supposed to be the escalators. I guess this is another picture, but a different, and look how the railing looks. Like, what the fuck happened to him? I don't know what this is. Yeah. Let's go over to this one. This one's really hard to tell because they made it real dark. Let's just see if this does anything. Almost look like somebody laying right here, don't it? Yeah, something's going on right here. They made that one so dark. And up here, what's this up here? What the fuck is that thing? The hell are you, buddy? I don't know what the fuck that is. But you could, there's some shit up here though. Man, I don't know. Maybe my mind be playing tricks on me. I don't know. And see now that they put like a little line through it. I don't think they wanted these pictures to get out. I think they fucked. I don't know. Look at all the blood. Look at all that. Look, that shit look like a finger. That shit don't look like no lip gloss. It look like the finger with like some white nail polish on it. And this is the one where I definitely seen the cut. Watch this. This is gonna fuck y'all up. Y'all thought I was playing, didn't it? That witness the bullshit. They ain't take no fucking organs from that girl. What the hell? This man on it, he need to put the blunt down. Leave that shit alone. Shit. Bro, you can see it, bro. You can see the cut, bro. Very easily. It's not hard. If I can see it, I know tons of people can see this cut right here. Look how jagged it is. It's just horribly cut. Look at that. Right there. And what the fuck is this? What happened back here to her back there? What'd y'all take from back there? Another organ? Cause how many times y'all cut this girl up? Look at all the fucking blood. All this shit look like just blood. I'm sorry, but if this shit offends people, I'm sorry, but people need to see this shit, bro. Like, and see how crooked these motherfuckers was, bro. Look at this, man. Y'all have to be able to see this, man. I know y'all do. It start right here, and it goes right here, and it's a cut. And I don't know if they tried to even put it back. Well, yeah, they probably glue. Who knows? You could crazy glue that shit back together. And just enough to where they can get a picture of whatever they gotta do. And look right here. Look how, now earlier when we looked at her pants, they did not look. To me, look, is that even a shoe? What is that? I don't even think that's a shoe right there. There'd be some creepy shit in here too, man. But look back here. What the fuck happened right here? Like, and this cut, I don't know. Then they got this picture here for what? Why are they taking all these crooked ass pictures? Like, we can't make this shit out, but we know that there's shit there. Some of this shit we can't make out. Some of it we can, I guess. If that made any fucking sense. But this picture right here, I used to think that was a shoe. Now I don't. Now I don't know what it is. Yeah. This was not known. How is this an accidental death? I don't believe that at all. And I don't think 90% of the people don't believe that. But there's still about 10 to 15% that do. They believe what that autopsy tells them. They believe everything that they see. And then that's pretty much it. It just shows the door and shit. I guess from different angles, the latch of it, and see how that one is broke. And that's, you know what I'm saying, pretty much what I wanted to show y'all tonight. Was in pictures. There was a lot in them that I was able to see when I did. So, but yeah, right now I'm just gonna read the chat. It's pretty much over. I'm at my 2-hour mark almost. I'm sure if you go back tomorrow or whatever and rewatch it and go slower, or if you have your own thing that you like to look at the pictures, or even, you know, want to look at the pictures yourself, just send me an email and I can send, if I can, I'll send you the original pic to look at if you think you can, you know, do something with it or something. Because there's definitely was a lot in that bitch. I didn't expect what we have, how we doing lights and all that shit. Yeah, all the blood. You see all that blood, Paula? That shit was crazy. I seen blood everywhere. All right. We was at 40 something, 41. It showed me. Hold on, let me go back to the one where I had all that blood. Like, there was one that had, like, a bunch of blood. Couple of them, actually, shit. I remember seeing a couple, I can't remember, well, maybe it was, like, around here. Now, see, these ones look kind of clear. But still, where's the stars at? Remember she had stars and shit? This one here, they tried to clean it up and edit it. You can see where it's even swollen at, like right here. Like, there's a huge thing right here. That's probably from them trying to edit it and make it all look like there's nothing there, but you caught. But I see it swollen really bad right here. Something bad happened right there. And yeah, there was blood. There was a blood puddle up there. Right up there. Right here goes one of the puddles. And look how it looks now. You know what I'm saying? We just saw what it looked like without this. This is like a cut. And I showed you they had a cut around the stomach too. And I'm telling you, that's blood right there. And then that ice, I don't believe it, but you never know. Try and get the one. Okay. This won't work for now. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know what I mean? You can see her leg, how red it is. But yeah, like I said, I just I'm thirsty as fuck. I ain't took a drink off. I need some water. Love water. But if you wanted to look at these pictures, what happened? Yeah, it's all good. It is what it is. Y'all know that shit. Um, yeah, some trauma, huge trauma. There's way more shit, man, that they ain't show us. They try to hide it. Right, Vanita. We see stars. She had, I could swear I seen 3 at one time, but I know 2. I know 2 for a fact. Yep, swollen and bruised. All the blood, like the puddles of blood. Um, it's just crazy. 36, yeah, that was it. I just figured I'd show the pictures because they showed 2 different ones. The ones in the beginning, I didn't show you all of them. They had every bad picture I showed you. They had another picture for that was clear. And I didn't show you every single one of them, but I showed you a few of them so you got an idea to see how clear they were. They were very clear pictures. And then that's what they showed us. And those clear pictures of where we see them stars at on her back. So they probably put them stars on there to try to cover up that cut somehow or something. I don't know. But she did not have no star tattoos because if you, I don't. The autopsy to me is just one big lie, but there is a few, I guess, things that are probably correct, which is it says that she had no tattoos. I'm pretty sure it said that there was no tattoos. But she did. I don't know how many people noticed. I'm not gonna say what it is, but she had. Well, I'm gonna. How can I say this? Like nice. Like she had a piercing also. Somewhere that only a female could get this type of piercing. I don't know how many, if anybody ever knew that, but they couldn't change the other floor tiles. Right. You seen how the other floor tiles, they're like circular, like octagonish, like an octagon. Look at that. Made it to the 2 hour mark. 10 minutes. 10 minutes away. No, it wasn't her breasts. It wasn't her breast. I promise. It was in the paperwork that she had a piercing. I don't know. A lot of people, I don't know if they knew that. You have to read like all the paperwork, but yeah, she did have a piercing, and I don't know what happened to that jewelry. She also had a belly button piercing. Uh, a piercing in her belly button. I guess she was, you know, uh, liked earrings and piercings, which there's nothing wrong with that. And plus, I guess a lot of girls, nowadays, shit, the way the world is now, females, I'm not saying they're trying to change the word mother to like birthing parent. What? That is just crazy. I forget what the guy is. I guess the birth giver. I don't fucking know. My dad, man, if I was young and I said that, hey, birth giver, my dad would have knocked the shit out of me. The fuck did you just call me, boy? Well, they told me in school that's what to call you. And guess what? They had brought a few drag queens, too. Yeah, and they read a book called This is the Gayest Book Ever. I'm not picking on gay people at all. I'm just picking on how these people are trying to do to our kids. It's not funny at all. They really are trying to do some horrible things. If you don't believe me, you can just I used to be like that. I used to hate Trump. When Trump was like president, I hated him. I couldn't fucking stand anything. Like, the shit he said just sounded so like arrogant and just hated him. And then, now that years went by and Biden had become president, things have changed so much. Now we're on the brink of like a nuclear fucking war because of this guy. And all I can really say is to my supporters that want to really, I know you might not like this, but just watch Fox News on YouTube. Like, just try it. I know a lot of people are stuck on CNN, MSNBC, and Don Lemon and Brian Stelter. He's not here no more. Thank God they got rid of his ass. But these are reported, and I'm sure a lot of y'all watch, that. But if you just watch Fox News, I promise you will change the way you are about Biden. If you voted for Biden, and nothing wrong with that. It's a free country. You should vote for who you want. But if you really wanted to know the truth about shit that's going on, I would suggest to watch Fox, because I didn't know anything. Like I said, I fucking hated Trump. I couldn't stand him when he was president. And now that he's not president and they're coming after him so fucking hard, why? Why are you guys so scared if he runs again? Why are you trying to stop this man from... You keep trying to lock him up and it's not working and it's making you look horrible. You're making people want to vote for him when you do shit like this. When we're on the brink of a nuclear war, and what they have, just a January 6th committee just the other day. They aired on TV, but and did you hear the outlandish thing that they said Trump did while they were driving? Trump was like, I'm going back to the Capitol. And he jumped from the back seat of the fucking, whatever the car, the SUV they were driving. He leaped from the back seat, put the driver in a chokehold, and steered the SUV with his other hand like he's fucking Iron Man, like he's Superman, and drove himself, like drove to the Capitol. Come on. That's bullshit. It comes down, Trump on January 6th, if you really want to know who's responsible for it, it's Nancy Pelosi, and it's Mayor Merrill Bowser from Washington, D.C., who refused to let the National Guard call in the National. Trump said, we need the National Guard. Hours before this, before the riot at the Capitol, Trump said, we need to call in fucking call in the motherfucking National Guard. Nancy Pelosi refused, and she's the one that had to do it, because she was the one that was, had to give the okay, and not only her, but also the mayor of Washington. And neither one of them would allow the National Guard to go to the Capitol and do anything. And I watched the video where a guy shot this lady, an officer that was inside. Like they were trying to push in, and shot this lady in the head, and she died. And then, not only that, somebody got stabbed in the tunnel down there when they were going through it. And also a pipe bomb. But they didn't investigate none of that shit. And do you know the ones that got caught inside? They're still locked up. They have no idea when they're going to get out. But you see the guy that started it most. You see him on a lot of videos saying, everybody go to the Capitol. We're going to the Capitol. Everybody. And you see him on like 4 different times on 4 different videos directing people to the Capitol. And that guy never got arrested. How he not got arrested? But the people that went up there, they're still locked up. They don't know. They're saying they want to go to Guantanamo Bay, because they said that they would get treated nicer there than where they're at. That's crazy. And they have no clue of when they're going to ever get out. They don't know they're just sitting there. On what charge? But yet, Stephen Colbert, that guy there, the Democrats, he's allowed to go there with a talking dog with a puppet, this little puppet dog, and go into the Capitol and go harass senators while they're working with this dumbass Mexican Chihuahua dog that they had, making jokes, and they didn't even get arrested. They got escorted off the premises. Tell me what I'm saying? They're making people want to vote for Trump by doing all this shit. This January 6th committee shit. Whenever I gotta go to the store and feed a 6'3" fucking 14-year-old kid, and eggs are fucking $10. And then you talk, it's some thing. I can't. You got me fucked up. You think I'm not switching? I drive a truck. I drive a four-wheel drive truck. A Dodge Ram 2500. I'll be damned if I'm gonna switch from fucking gas to electric, to where my electric bill, if I'm gonna think about it. If you get an electric car, they have, let's just say you use your regular plug at home and you charge it up. I seen the hours pop. I seen it on a Hummer, on the new Hummers. It was like fucking almost a week before it would be charged completely. Do you know what your fucking electric bill is going to be? Imagine running let's say you got AC units in your window. That's like 5 or 6 of them. You run them completely all day long with central heat and air, with your air conditioner on. it's still not going to be as high as that charging that damn Hummer. But they have different chargers that you could spend $700 on an upgraded charger that you can connect, hook up at your house, and you can plug it into your Hummer. And then it went from 6 days to a day and a half before it would be completely charged. Do you know when I go to the gas station and I'm sitting there and I'm pumping $20 of gas and the gas is going really fucking slow, I get pissed. I'm like, what the fuck is taking this fucking gas? So I can imagine how I'm going to be, and I have to sit there for an hour and a half at some store to charge my fucking car. So what, I got to go walk around inside the store while I wait an hour for my car to charge? And you want to ban all you want to ban all gas automobiles, right? You want to, Gavin Newsom, the governor of fucking California, is trying to ban all gasoline ran fucking vehicles. If you do not have an electric, bro, California is going to have the hugest blackout ever. Nobody's going to have electricity. That's why he went on TV talking about, don't put your thermostat up past 85. Put your thermostat at 85. What? But yet you're sitting telling me to put mine, and you got a jacket on, and you're in your house. I'm sure that your house is not set at 85, buddy. I don't know. Like I said, the chat. I was done with this live a little while ago, probably 10, 15 minutes ago. I just wanted to show you guys these pictures. Don't take politics serious with me, because I'm neither. I hate Republicans. I hate Democrats. Both of them are fucking liars. I hate the government. I believe in common sense and the right to be able to say what you want and not get ridiculed for it. And I don't want my kids learning about a gay sex book thing, or have drag queens in my elementary kids' school reading them books. I don't want drag queens in my kids' classroom. What is wrong with that? Why is that such a big thing? Why would they allow that? Why would the superintendent, the school, why even allow it? That should not be allowed. And the way they dress. And then I'm not even going to talk about the one where a kid, I don't really want to talk about it, but I will. The kid was in class masturbating. The people in the classroom felt so uncomfortable, especially the girls, felt so uncomfortable. And when they told the school people, the principal, the teacher did nothing. And when they told the principal and all that, they did nothing about it. The guy says, the principal says, well, every year we get usually one or two of each, of male or female, that will, and I really don't want to repeat the words they said, but it's really been talking, even saying it, but that they'll use their hand and they'll rub the outer part of their jeans. And that happens maybe once or twice a year from a student. Bullshit. This kid was in fucking class doing that. That is not, no principal should say at all that is acceptable at all. You should not be able to fucking do that at all. I don't know what they're doing with. And then they're trying to make it a law to where if your kid says that he wants to be a girl and you're like, let's say your kid goes to school. Lil Jack or Jill goes to school, or Jack goes to school. The teacher says, or Jack says, I don't feel like a boy. And the teacher says, well, that's because you're a half girl, half boy, or you're a girl. So Jack goes home as Jill. Jill tells Dad, hey, I'm Jill now. I don't want to be Jack. So Dad's pissed. He calls up the school, gets on the teacher's ass, and is like, why the fuck did you tell my son that his name is Jill when it's Jack and you're teaching him to be a girl, or indoctrinating this into him? If you do that, she could call 9. This is the bill that this one part that one they're trying to put in, that she could call 911 and say, yes, I have a parent who says that they don't want to comply with something, and you can get charged with child neglect if you don't go and if your son doesn't wants blockers, puberty blockers. It's just crazy. It's just, I don't understand it. Like I said, I don't trust Republicans. I don't trust Democrats. I don't trust the government. I damn sure don't trust the Bidens. Your son's a crackhead, bro. Your son is a fucking crackhead. Not only that, you're compromised with China. You're the big guy. You took 10%. You knew what your son was doing. You knew all that shit. Why has he never been impeached? Why? Come in November, though. Uh-oh. When this November comes, y'all are going to see a lot of people get arrested and investigated the right way, like Hunter Biden. All that laptop shit's going to come out. The Durham report, even that Clinton shit, the old ass dossier, the Steele dossier, all that shit's gonna come up. Watch. And that's the reason why I don't know if Trump's gonna run, but people are gonna vote for him just because. Yeah, and they call feds on the parents. What the fuck? They call the feds on the fucking parents at a school meeting. And then they call the feds on Trump. And they go and raid his house. I don't care what you call it. That was a raid. I've seen, that was a raid. They went there with AR-15s. They went with guns drawn over some paperwork that he's allowed to declassify. It was nothing. Now it turns out it was nothing. It was nothing. Now they're back on this January 6th. This is their last effort. And it's stupid, because what they're doing is they're pushing it right to people to vote for them because they're showing their true colors. It's crazy. If your boy or whatever wants to be a girl, or your girl wants to be a boy or whatever, and wait till they're 18. They should not be allowed to do that until they're 18 years old. Then, okay, you're 18. I can't, you gotta be fucking 18 to buy cigarettes or whatever. You gotta be 21 to buy beer, right? You gotta be a certain age to purchase certain things, to do certain things. You gotta be a certain age. Why don't I have to be a certain age to decide if I want my penis or not? because I don't know no better. My brain's not fully developed yet. Like, I'm still learning, and I'm learning from what I see. And if I'm in school seeing this shit, and my teachers are telling me, hey, you're a girl. Just because you said something about it, now you're a girl. Now you identify as a girl. Now you can identify as anything, even if you're locked up. Fuck it. I identify as a female. Okay, send you to a female prison. Here you go. Go rape 3 girls, get 2 of them pregnant. Oh, I forgot. The axe-wielding crazy motherfucker from McDonald's. This motherfucker went into McDonald's with an axe. Just started busting shit up with an axe. Tables, glass, boom, all that shit. Locked up. They let him out the same day. With nothing. No bail. No nothing. Just out free. Cashless bail. You're out free. Gets locked up again. For aggravated, like, battery or some shit. Out again. He's out right now. Cashless bail. As soon as, before the ink dries, when they lock him up, they're already out. I don't understand that shit. I really don't. I never in my life thought I would hear the word cashless bail. Cashless bail? They say they do it for the ones that can't ever. They say it's a minority of people that can only bond out. Like, they're basically saying us black people can't bond the fuck out, so we're too broke, so we can't bond ourselves out unless we sell drugs or something. Bullshit. So now y'all want to say, okay, since y'all can't, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. That's a good idea. For people that are getting locked up for marijuana or trespassing or jaywalking or maybe even just a little fist fight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing serious happened to nobody. Just got into a little scuffle. Or something like that. Okay. Fine, let him out. Second attempt degree murder? Here you go, you go out. And never. And why do we have the death penalty if you can kill 17 people and injure 17 more and not get it? What the fuck do we have it for? Just to talk about it? Is that why we have it? Let's just talk about it. Because we're not going to use it. We're not going to do it. Nicholas Cruz. Douglas Stone High School shooter. Killed 17 kids. Shot one girl 8 times with an AR-15. Reloaded. Killed 17 kids at a school. 14 and 3 adults. Or 15 and 2 adults. And then injured 17 more. And a jury comes back and says, you can have life without parole. I hope somebody, Jeffrey Dahmer, like they did Jeffrey Dahmer, that motherfucker. He deserved to rot on death row for the next 20 or 30 years and then kill his ass. Now his parents are, well, he ain't got no parents, but he might get him a girlfriend. Who knows? He's got a way that is just crazy. I don't understand it. Why do they have it? Why do you have the death penalty then? You might as well just say we don't have it. But somebody that could kill one person, let's just say somebody kills one person, but did it like horribly, in like maybe 8 part of them, like Jeffrey Dahmer, because the fucking meat's so high right now when you go buy it, and okay, hamburger meat's fucking $50 for a pound. So you're like, fuck it, I'm going to kill a person and eat them. Yeah, they give that guy the death penalty. You know what I mean? That guy would probably get the death penalty. But somebody that the kids that were out of school that were learning, they were just kids. He killed 17 of them, and he gets life in prison. I couldn't believe that shit when the jury came back with that shit. I thought for sure this kid was gonna fry. They said life on every single count, on every single one. I could have swore on one of them I was gonna hear death penalty, but nope. Every single one that they named off the victims, it was life without parole. Life without parole. I said, oh my God, this system is fucked. This is fucked. And good luck getting money out of Alex Jones if anybody's following that shit. That man, they gotta pay $1 billion to them people. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they got forget about that. I don't know how I got onto this shit. I know people in the comments say if they rewatch it, not y'all, but I'm talking about, the other ones, they're gonna rewatch it and they're gonna be like, what did this even have to do with Kenneka? Even though for the first hour and like 30 minutes, we went over nothing but pictures. But for the last 30, 45 minutes, I've been just sitting here kicking it, chilling, talking with my family. And so, before you go and want to comment some shit like that, I said a while ago that the shit was over. That it was done. It was up to you if you wanted to stay and still listen to me talk. That was on you. I thank you. It shows that I have supporters that have common sense and thank God, because there's a lot of them out there that still think Biden's doing the best job that there is. And this guy had the nerve to say we had zero inflation when as he's saying it, right behind him on the backdrop, it shows inflation up 8 points. Up 8 points, and the Dow Jones down, way down. Let me just put it this way. If the market goes and if you have 401k and you have that market, the more it fucks up, the more money you're losing. Like, interest just went crazy, through the roof. Interest rates. I seen Cardi B make a video not too long ago talking about interest rates. They don't matter. Don't believe that shit. They don't matter. Oh my God. Yes, they do. What? Yes, they do. She's talking about houses too. She's talking about like realty shit, like, and she voted. She made people vote for fucking Biden too because she has a huge following, millions of people, and she was like, I'm voting Biden, and everybody should too. And now she's complaining about how much she's getting charged with taxes and how much money they took from her from a show or something that she did. Now she was like, a couple of years ago, I would never have gotten this much money taken out of. You voted for this shit. This guy said what he was going to do when he ran. When he ran, he said he was going to shut down all oil production in the U.S., even though we have the cleanest burning oil in the world right here on American soil. You would rather go beg and look like an idiot to Saudi Arabia and OPEC, which is Russia, by the way. You would rather go and ask them and then try to tell them, please don't tell. They stopped making 2 million barrels a day. They stopped. Biden begged them not to put it out in the public because get prepared. Because the Saudis just dropped they fucking 2 million barrels a day. They cutting off. And Biden already used up all our reserve, damn near, that was all our reserved oil that we have for wars and shit. If we go to war, we're fucked. Because he used all our reserved oil, everything that we had reserved for wars and shit, he's used. Now that's running out, and he went to Saudi Arabia to beg for oil, and they said, fuck you. You were just talking shit about me 2 days earlier, talking about I killed a journalist. Fuck you, and leave. Basically, that's how that meeting went. Biden comes back. Saudis announce, now we're doing less. We're dropping 2 million barrels less a day. And fuck you, Biden. So be prepared. If you think your gas is high now, be prepared. It's about to even go up more. And it's stupid when we can sit right here and we have, like I said, the cleanest oil in the whole world. Right? We have the cleanest burning oil right here on American soil, but he will not let people drill, and he keeps blaming it on Putin. Oh, it's Putin tax hike. It's because of Putin. That's why our oil, or it's the gas station's fault. The corner store gas station owner that's barely making it. It's his fault for making the gas price so high. You see now, motherfucker? I seen him almost walk off stage talking about, you want me to jump? You jump? Jump off stage? Psh, yeah, go ahead, jump. Like I said, I'm not a fucking Democrat, fuck a Republican. Like, I use common sense. Like, I was like, you know what I mean? And it's just, this guy is, why has he not been impeached? By now they would have impeached his son. Have you read his daughter's diary? She wrote a book, his daughter. And in this diary is some very disturbing things about showers that he took with her. If you have not read her diary, I would suggest to maybe take a gander at it. Before he was president, the guy was sniffing girls' hairs, talking about rubbing my legs in the pool, watching the blonde hair come up on my legs. And come on, we don't need this as a president. We need somebody strong, somebody that's fucking knows what the fuck. And let's drill. Let's right here in America. We got the cleanest. We were exporting it, getting paid, making money, hand over fist. Gas was down to like $1 or something. Hell yeah. Took me like $20 fill up my truck. $20, $30. Whole truck filled up. Now I think like $100. 2 years ago, it took me $40 to fill my whole motherfucking truck. Not now. Not now. Shit. Yeah, I can't even, man. I got a 14-year-old that's still growing. It won't stop. I don't know. I don't know how I got on here. Like I said, people say they want, like, I said that this chat was over a while ago. But my family stayed and we chatted it up for a minute. Yeah. And plus, like I said, if you do watch CNN, just try Fox one time. Because I was the same way, and I watched Fox, and then now I don't watch nothing else. I used to hate Fox. Fuck Tucker, fuck all Gutfield, fuck all them motherfuckers. I hate Gutfield. I fucking hate all of them. And then I was like, yay Whoopi, and yay fucking Joy Behar. Now I'm like, I can't believe I ever even fucking watched these people. Whoopi and Joy Behar and The View? Oh my God. You want to talk about a bunch of grumpy old ladies that just don't. Well, not all of them. There's some new ones. It ain't like it was when when Barbara Walters was on it. Definitely not. But I guess, it's important to talk about this shit, I think. I think you guys, some of y'all might not know a lot of this stuff, Like I told you guys over in China, you get caught with drugs, they kill you immediately. Like within a day or two, you're dead. That's why they don't have a drug problem over there. But they're fine with sending fentanyl to us. They get the fentanyl to the cartels because they're right there. The cartels bring it right over our border right now very easily. They walk right over with it because we have a wide open border right now. And that's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm really scared of is for my kids is the fentanyl. Like, you could die just from touching that shit. I've seen cops on videos do a bust and then just start having a seizure and shit. And then I'd be like, oh my God. That's... I used to remember seeing them all the time, with the hazmat suits when they go to a meth house and somebody cooking meth and they go with the hazmat suits and all that shit and they go and they destroy their fucking whatever it's called, the thing they're making all the dope with. But these cops aren't prepared sometimes when they get these busts. So they don't have all that protective gear on. When you go to somebody that's cooking meth's house, they're prepared. They have all that, they're ready. But when they make a huge bust on that fentanyl, they fuck around and if they're new and they don't really know what it is, and they start, they go into a seizure and shit. Then they gotta hit them with a Narcan and all this shit. And they don't, bro, that's what I'm really scared about. And China's the one doing it, and they're killing. It's a silent war. It's a silent war that nobody even really knows too much about. China is very strict on drugs. Like I said, you get caught with drugs over there, you will be dead within 2 days. But they have no problem manufacturing all these pain pills, all these fucking medicines, all this fentanyl, and giving it to us. And they're giving it to us through the cartels. And if you don't think Biden getting brought off by them cartels, you crazy as hell. There ain't no way that they have an open border like that. This is crazy. They need to stop it. Venezuela, you want to know what they did? They took their prisons and emptied them right at our border. Took the most vicious. They don't want them. They're a lot of these countries are like, shit. You know what? Let's just let these motherfuckers take them all to the border. Get them the fuck out of our country. And that's what they're doing. And what was Brittany Greer thinking? You're going to Russia in the middle of a fucking war that we're basically fighting ourselves. We have sent more money to Ukraine than we have for our own people here in the United States. All that money they sent to Ukraine, fuck Ukraine. I don't give two fucks about Ukraine. I care about my house and where I'm at. I don't care what's going on over. If Putin wants that shit bad enough, fucking let him have it. Fuck that. That shit's all corrupt anyway. The whole fucking shit's corrupt anyway. So here's a fuck. Why are we are fighting a war that is not ours, and we're paying for it with our own tax dollars. Everybody who pays taxes is paying for this fucking war that we should have no part of. Ukraine is corrupt as fuck. Their president was a fucking comedian. And he still is. And he's corrupt as fuck. All the money they're sending to Ukraine, nobody knows where it's really going. All these trillions of dollars, all these weapons, they're sitting here doing it right under our eyes. They're money laundering and weapon selling and weapon shit. If we did on the street, let's say I got a pistol, went sold it to a neighborhood kid. Hey, what's up? I need some money. You know what I mean? I got rent. Yeah, $200. I'm going straight to jail without passing go and collected $200. None of that shit. I'm going straight to jail. But it's okay for them to fucking do it and then send all this trillions of dollars over there and put us in debt. What you think we just print all this money? We borrowed all this money. All this money we're spending is putting us more in debt with other fucking people like China. It's just crazy. Germany's like, fuck us. Everybody's like, fuck us. Like, all our allies are like, fuck you. Look what you did to fucking Afghanistan. Look what you did, how you did them. Some caveman people took Afghanistan over in less than 24 hours. People that were literally living in fucking caves. I think they had like 2 guns and a drone. Took out the whole Afghan. They all fled. As soon as we said, we're leaving, bye, good luck. Here, you can even have our weapons. They left and took the fuck off with the president. The president, oh God. Here, Taliban, you can have all the weapons, our tanks, our helicopters, all our sophisticated equipment, all of these drones. You can have all this shit. Go ahead, free. I think it's like $900 billion or $9 billion, what was it, $900 billion worth of fucking, here, you can use this to kill us. Sure. That's what's going to happen. You're just going to turn around and use it back on us. So, here. You can have it. The fuck? That was fucking pitiful. And Putin in China saw that shit. And that's why Putin went for Ukraine. He said, look what this dumbass did to Afghanistan. You think he finna do... Man, he ain't gonna do shit. We take Ukraine. But yeah, man, like I said, this shit was over a while ago. It's 2.5 hours now. I done got off into that shit, man. Yeah, I ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on around me and shit. But yeah, man. Hey, 85 billion. Thank you. That's a lot of fucking money. You know how many homeless people that could have fucking fed? And all the money they sent over there to fucking Ukraine, all that money, and nobody knows where it's going. But the head of like all the schools, people like went over to Ukraine and shit. Everybody going over there. Because that's where they took all the money. That's where they sent it all. It's crazy. Then you got a vice president that's in South Korea saying, yeah, we have allies with North Korea or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. I've been, we talked about it, but like I said, the lives go over a while ago. This was just me and my family kicking it. So if you rewatch this shit, that's on you. You know what I mean? You comment in the section, hey, what the fuck? I'm just going to remove it. So if you do comment something like that, like I said, I'm going to remove it. Because I told you guys, this was just, if you wanted to hear me talk, really, for the last 30, 45 minutes. And, I see about 40 of y'all did, so anybody I seen there was somebody that went live like kind of like when I did, like, or was finished at 54. I think it was 54 keys. I don't know. I didn't see it though. I didn't know she was live until I went live. But yeah, I think that's it for me for tonight. We've been at 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, these pictures are crazy. Uh, the pictures are just the ones I showed you in the beginning were like, I think like after they cleaned them all up, and then they had these sets of pictures. I don't know if they meant to put these out or what, but I don't know why they put these out and then put the clear ones out. But yeah, the pictures of okay, you watched both. Yeah, a lot of people probably did. A lot of people probably did. They say don't remove it, Hugh. Leave it. Yeah. Well, it's just, yeah. If somebody does, I don't know. Why would I leave it, though? It's just stupid. Unless, like, I don't know. I get tired. But I did enjoy this live. I almost didn't go because I was like, these pictures are kind of graphic, and some of them are pretty. They're not the pictures that you're probably used to looking at. Like what they put out to the public on the news and all that shit. And the tattoos. Where's the tattoos? I'd like to know what happened with the tattoos. Like they just removed the tattoos. Yeah, they don't believe in that like button, but they like to listen. But some like I said, a lot of people don't like if they go with what I say. Let's say like a bigger YouTuber or whatever, their favorite, whatever their little YouTuber is saying this, about the footage and all this shit. They don't like me because what I say is opposite of what they're doing, trying to tell you guys. But come on, guys, it's been 5 years. It's been fucking 5 years. You had your chance, bro. Like for real, like 5 years. You like, I've only been here for 2, and I'd say I've only really, really, really been on it for about a year. You've been doing it. You're milking it, bro. You're milking it. You're doing it. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them at all. I say about 2, 3 that are just milking, 4 maybe that are just 5 that are just doing it to just keep it going. Like, and if I could figure this shit out and finish this shit, I would. And I would go, and you know what I would do next? I would do like I did with the Kodak Black shooting video that's got my highest views. I would do shit like that. I been trying to email Chicago. They got an email. Chicago Police Department has a YouTube channel where they show homicides and stuff like that, and they put out pictures of people, and I email. I say, look, I can make your shit look way better than what you're showing, and if I can get an okay from them, that'd be great, but we'll see. because there's a lot of shit that I could show. The Lisa Lamb, I don't know how many people know her. The one, I think she was Korean or something. But she was in an elevator and ended up dying in the water tower. Yeah, I looked at that fucking elevator. Yeah, there's some shady shit in that elevator, boy. I know that much. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out, listening to me talk and all that bullshit. Uh, yeah, hopefully the likes will get up. Maybe they'll hit the likes on the way out. Maybe they were too enchanted by my, too stuck on my enchanted voice. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm gonna go to bed. I appreciate all the support. Everything. We're almost to 5,000. I'm at like 4,800. I need like less than 200 views. I mean subs. And I'm only 6,000 views away from 1,000,000 views. So that's two goals of mine that will be probably done here soon. And then once them goals are done, I gotta set some more goals. You know how it goes. But yeah, each time we're reaching our goals, so we're doing something right. I love y'all. God bless. Y'all have a great night. And hopefully I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night about, if I come up with something. I love y'all, like I said, and y'all have a blessed